Hello and welcome back to Demon Souls. Now, this next section, you can almost consider a bit of a boss rush. Because remember before when I said like each area has like 5 bosses? That's not actually true. I overestimated a lot. Like, the Flame Lurker would be the second boss that you have fought in Stonefang Tunnel. You would have fought him here. And then there's the final boss of Stonefang Tunnel just past him. It's an archdemon. And all the archdemons essentially have gimmicks of sorts. And I will most likely die quite a bit. No introduction either, just there it is. So much out. I'm not even gonna bother. Now what the gimmick essentially is that rubble's in your way. I didn't realize I was using the weaker healing shit. So anyway, the rubble's in your way. And what I can only describe as a Dragonator is on either side of this guy. And operate. I believe this is the demon in the beginning cutscene. I believe it is. And you see how much damage that did to him. I don't think the damage stays. I think, like, don't quote me on it either, because I think when, like, if you die, I'm pretty sure you have to, like, get him with that again. His eyes are also a tell. Like, if you look at him and they turn red, you're essentially in danger. Once they turn yellow again, you're fine. Now he scans the area back and forth. It's difficult to tell where he's looking. But he's basically going to attack if he sees you. And yeah. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just tried to force my way through. Oh, I hope I don't die. I died. But I was essentially right there. And you'll see what I mean. I'm gonna equip the cling ring. Just use this to get my health back up. But like I said, you essentially just need to run from one side to the other, and then back, and then you're good. You're golden at that point. Now, because I'm so low on health now, he might be able to one-shot me. And I don't like that. think he keeps that hand there until you go back. If I remember correctly, anyway. And you just shank him again. I'm surprised you're fine, still standing next to that thing. I should have been two-handing this thing from the get-go, but I wasn't. I really did not like the whole extra movements he was doing just then. Run away! I don't know if he can get you while you're up here. Wow. I should be more clear. Get you while you're running up here. I don't think he can get you while you're next to this thing. This, in essence, becomes the saddest boss. Like, again, I go back to, if I were to rank bosses from easiest to hardest, I mean, or rank, like, make a top 10 of the easiest bosses, I would have a mixed opinion about this one. Because it's getting to those things that make it hard. And his breath can hurt you. I got hurt by his breath. I feel a little embarrassed by that. Oh, shit. There we go. But anyway, getting to where you need to go is essentially the hard part about this fight. Because he's gonna be fucking you up. Obtained Soul of an Archdemon. Yeah, you only need to kill one to make it to the end boss. I'm gonna kill them all, though. After all, that only took me 10 minutes. And it was 2 tries. I don't want to lose my soul, so give me a moment. Where is the Candle Maiden? Are you serious? Where the fuck is she? She's either not here, or I'm just not seeing her. Oh, there she is. Excuse me.
Then soul of the mind, keep life's ether.
I think I needed 2 spell slots, which I do already have, so I don't need to worry about that. I need that to use second chance. I know I said I wasn't going to increase that anymore, but if I turn it to 25, I will actually stop putting points on it.
do.
Okay. Next boss. Next boss is... It's like the... something monk. I'm gonna say old monk. While I don't readily remember the name, I would put money on old monk. Like, if I had to guess. And this guy's not hard, really, at all. So, I'm not worried. If anything, the only issue I would have is, like, there's one enemy on the stairs. I believe. And I would say this is one of the most bizarre bosses in the game, like, in my personal opinion. Got this guy in the humongous robe who summons a red phantom. He's like, do my bidding, bitch. And then, like, either a piece or the entire robe wraps around his head. So it's like, what in the actual fuck? And then he dies. And it's like... Oh, great, there's more than one enemy. I thought there was only one. Not one of these things. These things I forgot were here altogether. That I knew was here. You know, everybody's favorite Cthulhian mess. Oh, hell. At the very least, I'm not dead, so... Crescent moon grass for my boo-boos? There we go. Pretty sure there is another one. But I'm replacing the ring. I know I said I don't need the Ring of Avarice, but I have it, so I might as well use it. A little extra souls never hurt. There's probably a second octopus. Yep. Wow. What the f... Did I get hit by a barrier that wasn't there? I don't appreciate the scuttle. Oh god, just die. Seriously. See, the octopus-headed guys I knew were there. Yeah, old monk. It's just a dude who punches you. I say punches, but he has hand weapons. He has fist weapons. Like claw weapons. And despite not doing a tremendous amount of damage, I'm really not worried about what he could do to me. Not to mention that he's kind of aggressive. And that kind of works against him. Like in this particular sense. I don't even know what those spells are. It's like homing soul mass? I guess? And it's almost sad how basically all of them have to hit you to do any decent amount of damage. And there we go, boss is done. And Kyle has joined me as well. Hello, Kyle. Nah. Nah. Yellow demon. I would definitely like to know if the Ring of Avarice works when you beat a boss. So, 2 more to go. I might be able to finish like this boss rush this boss rush like section
English, Chris.
in this episode.
How many bosses have you been through already?
2.
Oh.
Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Okie dokie. Now the only 2 I have left before I go back to the castle. One's a gimmick and the other is like another person. So it's like, one is interesting visually, the other is interesting story-wise. That's my analysis, anyway.
Heads.
Now, this would be the gimmick one. If you're wondering, there is a reason why I put that away.
You know, just Bahamut Zero flies out from behind the sun.
This would be the Demon Souls equivalent.
Almost. That thing is... That looks like a Resident Evil monster.
Some bioterrorism going on?
It's, well, you know, Resident Evil is a thing. So, wouldn't be surprised if there was bioterrorism. With a creature that looks like that.
I wonder if a real-life creature does this.
Has its babies on its back?
Like, on its stomach and its back.
I believe so.
And since the babies are faster, they do stuff.
They just do stuff.
They do stuff.
They just do stuff.
Now, that little mud hut there is what you're basically
what
going
was
to
up
use.
with that? Can you summon somebody for this? Or was that a thing telling you to run like a motherfucker?
That's the thing telling you, like, the gimmick of the fight. Now, despite all the frustration that this particular level has caused...
Fuck that.
Yeah, these crystal lizards are in a lot of fuck that moments. Mine? Mine. Storm Ruler. I believe actually makes appearance in every game. Just similar to,
Most Storm Rulers are gimmick fight relative, if I remember correctly.
Gimmick fight relative? Or relatively a gimmick fight, is that what you mean?
Yeah, relative to the gimmick fight. To a gimmick fight.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
You think of Dark Souls 3.
Oi! Okay. Oh no.
They're fucking you raw.
Heal. I was trying to get in here. Uchi mama. Yeah, they give you holy arrows to, like, contend with, you know, little shits, but quite frankly, if this is your option, use it. Getsuga. Tenchu.
It's more like Windscar.
It's the closest thing you're gonna get here. The saddest thing, though, is that this move does not work outside of this area.
I mean, not surprising, honestly. You killed one above you.
I don't know if you have to kill all the little ones. It definitely makes fighting the actual boss easier. Who is humongous by comparison, as you can see. Do I have to target you for this to work? That's bullshit. Oh, come on. I was hitting them through walls. This is gonna make me leave.
That fucker is huge.
Essentially, it's a...
That's... Are you ready for the real thing? No.
Die, monster!
No! Just... no. The guy shoots like a little projectile like these. Oh, because you actually have to hit it in its big dumb eye.
No, I wasn't close enough despite it being humongous. Realize that that looks very similar to the move that the, old hero uses when he smashes his sword on the ground.
It does. No.
But yeah, gimmick fight. Up the ass.
For all we know, is a warped version of that sword.
That is true.
Could be.
We do not know.
Well, I mean, look at the lore. If there's enough lore to even...
Like in the game.
Yeah.
Honestly, most of the lore in the game is like through direct dialogue. And I believe as opposed to the typical new weapons. As opposed to the typical now this thing goes fucking down with the Hindenburg, but less what's the word? Less spectacular.
Oh, did you already beat the dragon?
Yeah.
How many times you die at that?
Once.
Once?
Yeah. With the dragon...
For a gimmick fight, I mean.
Yeah. With the dragon, it's just go right, go left,
go
bip him in
middle.
the nose.
And then bip him in the nose, yeah.
Hit the nose.
I'm not decky in the schnoz.
Okay, Candleman, can we pick a spot? Just pick one. That's all I'm asking.
Leave her alone, she's blind. Technically.
Come on, knock her down a flight of stairs.
I don't think you can.
You can kill her,
Well, yeah.
but she basically comes back and says, like,
That was rude.
I was...
Right?
essentially, it's like, sorry to disappoint you, but I can't die. And then you're like, Oh. Okay.
That's why you become friends with them.
We have...
All Bonfire Keeper-like characters, such as the Candle Maiden here. Heh, Dirty Colossus. Anyway,
I'll show you my dirty Colossus.
they're all relatively friends.
Yeah.
They're the ones you're going to end up keeping close to, out of everybody else.
Meanwhile, your singular journey in Dark Souls, like Dark Souls,
you got your good old buddy
Solaire.
Solaire, you know, jolly cooperation. But
We can
other than
engage
that,
in jolly cooperation.
I would love some jolly cooperation. I keep dying at that little muskrat.
What muskrat?
I just pointed at something, you know.
You just pointed
Don't
at
know what it
something
is.
and called it a muskrat,
Yes,
essentially.
yes.
I wasn't sure if there was a thing
Like
there.
a pathetic being that you should not have a problem with. Like when we first got our hands on...
Okay.
When we first got our hands on Dark Souls, and then Kevin immediately walked into the graveyard and got raped by a bunch of skeletons, and he's like, they're skeletons, they shouldn't be that hard.
Now,
Little did he know that the game is all about fucking you raw.
now,
Oh, this boss fight.
basically, remember earlier
Oh, I've been bowing it up in Homersville.
how I said, like, the, one boss is interesting through a storytelling point of view, and then the other's visually interesting? We killed the visually interesting one. This is interesting from a story perspective.
Ranged weapons in this one might be effective or ineffective for you. All depends on how well you aim.
You can do this with a physical weapon. It's not hard.
Well, I mean, a ranged weapon would be better for you, just so you can, you know,
Take her out.
yeah.
She is technically the boss. That woman sitting in the blood. She's the boss, he's the threat.
Go forth, Galvin. May you be unharmed.
Look at him chug. That man's moving like the Techno Viking.
And the reason why I say...
Leave us, slayer of demons. This is a sanctuary for the lost.
And Chris just goes on his berserker rage like he's guts. Too bad that sword isn't 3 times size bigger.
Is that an item or a lizard?
Looks like a lizard, but it could be an item. This is some bull. That's a lizard.
There's a lizard. But anyway, this area is incredibly dangerous. Like, these guys, all well and good, you know, doing their thing. Yeah. Praise Abba. Rumbasa. Mama say, Mama Sue, Mama Sue.
No,
No,
the strange ass religious.
Oh!
Well, you're fucked.
And how? Yep, I'm thoroughly...
Yeah. Bye, Chris.
This is actually how I was gonna say this area is dangerous.
Welcome to Blood Babies R Us.
Okay. Those things in the... Ugh. You can,
Things are gonna get loud.
you
I'm eating
can-
a cookie.
you can kill them, but they keep coming back. Yeah, I didn't mean to fall down there, so as far as I'm concerned,
That never happened. Duh.
yep.
Taking bets.
Taking bets.
Yep.
I just knock those guys off. I'm gonna go this way instead. This is the more direct route. Is Garl is standing right there. I forgot to equip my catalyst again. gonna see how he fares against magic. I actually don't know. Eee! Okay. It doesn't seem to faze him. That's not good.
Well, I mean, if a shield wasn't up, because that might block a lot of magic defense. You might have a lot of magic defense.
Let's try good old fire. Touch him real quick. Now, you can break his guard. That's probably a viable option, but not really so much for me. I just really don't want to get smushed. Not to mention, this is a sucky place for him to fight, too, because he hits the wall. Just like you would. Theoretically, I should be able to parry this guy. But you think I'm gonna try it? No. There we go, he's dead. Now these are some of the people who came here in order to help Boletaria with their, issues with the demons. So that's why this is a story interesting thing. But at the same time, I actually think you need to fight her with a physical weapon. Because if memory serves, shooting her at a distance, she heals.
Stop.
I'm gonna test that real
Please
quick.
stop.
I don't know what that white shit was. Yeah, she's healing. Now those souls may as well be gone. Unfortunately. I want them. But they may as well be gone. We're gonna do good old fire again. And I call it the plague. And I think you can talk to her and, like, win the boss fight that way. Ow. Ow. Anyway.
You are too cruel.
I never do that,
You
though.
have
I don't talk to her.
abandoned us. Is that not punishment enough?
There's no particular reason why I don't talk to her. I just don't. I'm abandoning those souls, because I'm most likely gonna die a horrible, painful death if I go to get them.
Mephistopheles?
Yep. Mumble meth. Mumble meth?
Mumble meth or mumble math?
I meant to say mumble mouth, but I said mumble meth. Alright. Now here's the thing.
Here in Boletaria, we speak of the legend of the two swords and the last hero. The two swords are Demonbrand and Soulbrand. One sword banishes that which befouls man, and the other banishes man himself. The last hero is old King Doran. King Doran is the Everlasting One, founder of Boletaria and protector of the two swords. Of course, only according to legend. But in the dark state of our land, legends are all we can depend upon.
And the reason why I talked to him is because we're going to be going back to the castle. This is going to be all next episode. Because this episode we fought 4 bosses.
Woo?
we're going to be going back to the castle. Going to fight a boss. I believe. I'm trying to remember if it goes before or after. But there's another leg of the castle section. And then you get a monastery key, which means you have to backtrack if you want the souls that he was just talking about. I mean swords, not souls.
No, don't you need those?
No. You don't.
Are you going to get them? Or one of them, at least?
Maybe. That's actually something I want
Because
to...
I know they're handy.
That's actually something I'm going to address. If I get them, I'm going to record it in a separate thing. I think I'm going to call it, like, side quests. And I'm going to, like, do things that aren't direct story related. Like, I'm going to run back through the section that was missed in the tower. I'm going to probably get the Moonlight Greatsword. I'm going to...
Section you missed in the tower?
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about?
I already explained that to you. And I'm going to go to Stonefang Tunnel and explore the tunnels.
Mm.
So, there's going to be Demon Souls videos, but not direct...
Not directly in line with our current state of address.
Yes. That being said, that's where we're going to stop it here. And I don't know if this...
Why the fuck did you salute? They can't see you.
I don't know. Mannerisms.
Mannerisms, you have them, they can't see them.
Anyway...
You're welcome. That's the name of the episode now.
Why did you salute if they can't see them?
No, mannerisms. You have them, they can't see them.
Okay.
That's the name of the episode.
That it will be. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed.